What you're going to learn in this video is how to thread the Bernina 1008. So I have my thread, I'm ready to go, and I have two posts. You can only see one in the camera shot. Doesn't matter which one you use. I'm going to pop the thread on that post. Now the first place where this thread needs to go is behind this metal piece here. So from right to left, I'm going to bring it around the back, and I'm just going to let it drop down into that channel. This is the piece I need to go around next. I'm going to go from right to left around the bottom and then bring it back up. This is where we're going next, and again we're going to go from right to left. Now this piece, when you're threading your machine, it can be in many different positions because as your needle moves up and down, so does this. And I'm just turning the hand wheel right now. I find this position is probably the best for threading. So I'm going to bring the thread to the right side of that metal hook, bring it to the back, swing it over to the left, and let it drop down in between those two metal pieces. So the next place I'm going, there's a hook that's down just above the needle, so I'm going to bring the camera in closer. It's this hook right here. So I like to hold it out with one finger and swing it through there. So we have a straight line coming down. Now we're ready to actually thread the needle. If you're having trouble threading the needle, look at the end of your thread. Sometimes the thread can get frayed. So I would just snip a fresh end so I know there's no fraying on my thread. The other thing I'll sometimes do is maybe put my finger behind the eye of the needle, the opening of the needle, so I can see. But I don't always have to do that. I have a pretty good sight. I'm actually in the eye of the needle now. The thread is through. So I'm going to pull that all the way through. I'm going to use my other hand to guide that thread so it doesn't get tangled up. And I'm going to pull about a 12-inch tail. You always want to have about a 12-inch tail when you're sewing, because if your thread is cut too close to the needle, when your needle starts moving up and down, it will unthread.